I'm Jenna Copley from Keystone Basketball, and this is Ohio Sports Net.
Hustle hard, set us apart. Hustle hard, set us apart.
I think it was a struggle for both teams. Both teams obviously were trying to take away the strengths of each team. They did a great job on McKenna tonight with the box and one, and we just had to find a way to get over the hump, and we needed somebody else to step up and get us over that hump tonight, and that person was Jenna Copley here, who had a fantastic game with a double-double, 15 points, double-digit rebounds, had a couple crucial offensive boards for us tonight, finished at the rim, hit a big free throw for us, and just her motor didn't stop on the defensive end either, and it was about somebody else stepping up tonight to get us through it. We know it's going to be a matter of a couple other girls knocking down some shots for us to take some of that pressure off of McKenna, and that got to be Jenna tonight, and it couldn't have came at a better time.
I think most of my points came from offensive rebounds and putbacks, which we knew wasn't their strong suit coming into the game, and we knew we had to do that a lot, and I guess that's just what I did. Just really happy. Can't stop smiling. It was a great game. Had a lot of fun. We just worked our tails off and we did exactly what we needed to do. We came out with the win.
You guys had a great game plan against Peters. If I would have told you you held her to 6 points before the game, what would you thought the outcome would have been?
I definitely thought that was going to be a big part of our winning combination. We knew that we could limit her. We had enough people that could stay with her, and we know the way that she was, trying to get open from previous games. So we thought that by limiting her, we'd have a really good chance to win. Yeah, they had a lot of people step up. They made a lot of free throws when they needed to make them, and that was a variety of different people. And they got a lot of good inside looks when we stretched our box a little bit too far, and that made us pay. Probably the ultimate deciding factor that we talked about before the game that really bit us near the end would have to be that we just weren't coming up with defensive rebounds when we needed them, and they would get second chances that were too easy.
How frustrating was it for you?
It was pretty frustrating. Those two girls that were guarding me were stuck on me like glue, and we knew coming into here that we were going to box and one them, and they probably were going to box and one me, so it was just going to be a battle each way. It was just a matter of which other teammates on each team were going to step up, and that was definitely ours. And I'm really proud of all of our teammates, especially Jenna Copley and Sammy Stephan. They really stepped up today and put a lot of points up on the board.
I think she was frustrated, but with that box and one they had on her, but we had other girls shooting around the arc and just knocking down shots, so she knew that we all had her back.
What does that say about you guys that you can win when McKenna has an off night?
It says a lot about us. We have a lot of girls step up, be leaders, and it helps out a lot when she finds that box and one.
You have a quiet night for you, but yet your team comes out with the win. What does that say about the rest of your team?
That just says that they have such heart and they're just willing to work out there, and I just love the fact that we're peaking at the right point in the tournament, and we're just ready for Holy Name.
Even when you weren't getting a shot, it seemed like you were doing everything else. You were crashing the glass, you dishing the ball, everything else. Did you almost kind of just concede, hey, I'm not going to score tonight after a while?
Yeah, well, if I didn't get a shot off, I was just trying to get under there and get an offensive board and maybe get a shot off there. And when I would get the ball, I would just drive to the basket, and that would open up other areas. And just tonight just wasn't my night to score. It was just other people's night, and it really doesn't matter. We got the W, so that's all that matters. We learned that we got other players out on the floor, and we don't have to just rely on a couple scores. So we're ready, and we're ready for Holy Name.
First few possessions, when they had her in a really nice box and one and she wasn't knocking down many shots, we knew we had to start stepping up.
Ronnie came up big in the fourth quarter, even that chase down.
Yeah, that was pretty big. We did the smart thing and not letting her get the ball in the hole, and she ended up missing one. We came down and finished the game and got the job done, and Jenna hits that big free throw at the end to put us up by 4 to seal it.
Yeah.
She fouled her on the layup.
Yeah, she was clutch from the free throw line tonight, so that was huge too.
Their leading scorer has 22 and our leading scorer has 7. A 15-point differential there. I don't think too many people would have gave us a chance if they knew that would happen before the beginning of the basketball game. But there's a lot of people that don't know us very well either. So
We knew we had to play to the last buzzer.
a lot of heart. There was a lot of heart tonight, that's for sure.